Alright guys, so August 30th update patch note has been dropped here guys. I have the images corresponding to it. So let's go and see exactly what we're getting. Just to let you guys know, there actually is no information about frill jellyfish as well as a magic candy and just a super epic. But there's some other interesting stuff as well. So let's go and see what we get. So let's take a look at the list of new features coming with the August 30th update. And just keep in mind that changes can happen in between today as well as the actual update date. So let's go and see what's new. New special episode, A Mermaid's Tale Part 2. The second half of the special episode, A Mermaid's Tale, has been added. Dive into the underwater tales to find out what happens to the Kingdom of Tear Crown. Unlock new collection entries and earn rewards. The Tower of Frozen Waves has been added. After clearing A Mermaid's Tale Part 2, you can climb up the Tower of Frozen Waves along with Peppermint Cookie and Sorbet Shark Cookie. The Tower of Frozen Waves consists of 100 floors ranging from battle and running stages to treasure chest. You can unlock additional stories by clearing certain stages, climb up the tower, and earn various rewards including life jewels of choice chest, titles, as well as other things. Alright, so if you guys do look at the screen right now, you guys can see the rewards that are going to be added with this particular Tower of Frozen Waves. It is very similar to what we have right now with Tower of Sweet Chaos, but they're going to be adding in a way for us to gain more rewards. I think this is going to be a one-time thing, especially for those who are racking up those quills, because you guys have cleared everything. This is going to be a good place for you guys to spend it, because it is going to require quills, but it's going to go all the way up to 100 floor. And the reward looks pretty darn crazy. Alright, so they're giving us 5 of the chest to choose the life jewels, and then we also get 5 of the resonant toppings, 3,000 crystals, 1,000 rainbow cubes. This is going to be for floor 100, and it does not seem like it is going to be resetting. Alright, so we'll have to see how that is going to take place and how hard it's going to be and things like that. And of course, this is going to be a permanent thing. So for you guys who are not able to clear as of right now, you guys can always go back to it and attempt it later on once your account is a little bit higher. Alright, so next one is going to be, like I said, the new super epic cookies. So Crimson Coral Cookie is a defense cookie that uses a skill, Somber Affection. Alright, so she is going to actually be a defense type instead of a charge. I think that's a pretty good thing here, guys, for those who probably do not have a lot of those charge powders. But here we go. Skill description. Crimson Coral Cookie's sisters will lend their powers to the Crimson Spear, piercing enemies and dealing damage. Afterwards, Crimson Coral Cookie will cast an HP shield to the 2 allies with the highest attack, excluding herself, equal to a proportion of her water-type skill damage. If Crimson Coral Cookie is the only cookie in the front line, she and her allies will gain the Coral Armor buff. Additionally, her coral armor's size and weight will reduce the effect of knockbacks and flying. When Crimson Coral Cookie is using her skill, she is not affected by attack speed changes and will become resistant to interrupting effects. You can now pull Crimson Coral Cookie and her soulstone in the Legion Gacha, collect or purchase coral tier droplets and use them in the Legion Gacha. And it says in the Legion Gacha, you can get coral tier shards instead of mileage points. So it is going to be that 5,000 pity system here again, guys. And yeah, pretty much what we have all gotten. And Crimson Coral Cookie, of course, is going to be able to use and equip the sea salt toppings. Alright, so it seems like she is going to be a defense with some HP shield here. We don't know as of right now any other buffs that she's going to be getting. We do see that we do have the coral armor buff, and it says that you're not going to get knockbacks and flying and stuff like that, but it doesn't really say anything other than that as well. And her skill is going to be used a little bit similar to Financier, except for the fact that she's not going to be getting a shield, but she's going to be giving it to somebody else, and it kind of incentivizes people to try and use her alone. So if you guys look right here, if Crimson Coral Cookie is the only cookie in the front line, so no Hollowberry, no Wildberry, none of those cookies, no T-Knight, and then she will grant the coral armor buffs. Alright, so we'll see how she works and her numbers and things like that once she does drop inside of the game, and test her out and see how that's gonna be, and how actually the one tank with no Hollowberry is gonna actually work. Maybe she does give some damage resist. Alright, and here we go. Gem Mermaid cookies are going to be the guest tier, guys, like we saw inside of the trailer. So 3 Gem Mermaid cookies are now available: Aquamarine, Gold Citrine, as well as Mystic Opal. Guest cookies cannot participate in kingdom activities and aren't available for battles or upgrades. Welcome the Gem Mermaid cookies to the kingdom through the Gem Mermaids and Iridescent Shells event. In the event, you can select one of 5 shells to meet a Gem Mermaid cookie or earn a different reward. If you open an iridescent shell 30 times, you'll be guaranteed to meet one of the 3 cookies whom you haven't met. If you have already met all of the Gem Mermaids, you'll receive 1000 coral tier droplets if you met a Gem Mermaid cookie. So that's going to be a temple within the Crimson Coral Gacha. You can open up 1 free shell each day in the Gem Mermaid and Iridescent Shell event. Purchase sea foam gems from the shop using crystals to open more shells. After the end of the event, all remaining sea foam gems will be converted to coins and delivered to your mailbox. So it's going to be very similar to, you know, how like Fig worked, how any of the events, cookies worked, like the fortune cookies as well. And you're just going to have to choose out of the 5 shells and get lucky and see if you could get these Gem Mermaids. All right, at least if you guys do meet all 3 of them, I don't know how much that is actually, you'll be able to start getting some coral tier droplets as well, and I'll have to go and do the math behind that as well. All right, and here we go, guys. Super Mayhem Tier Crown. A new season of Super Mayhem is beginning in the Underwater Tier Crown Kingdom. Just like in the previous seasons, you will need to set up 3 teams with 5 cookies on each team, a total of 15. And then your team 1 will verse the other teams, team 1, team 2 versus team 2, team 3, and will verse team 3. And the player with the most victories will win. And then cookies participating in the Super Mayhem will receive a battle buff, level 60, skill level 60, as well as topping bonus effects will not take effect, so no substats are going to be a thing, only the main stat. And also the special effect here, every round in the Super Mayhem, the Torrents of the Sea effect and Aqua Shield will activate. The Torrents of the Sea effect is charged by skill activations from both teams. Once the waves are charged enough, the Torrents of the Sea effect will automatically trigger, and this will sweep away the cookies from the opponent team with the lowest HP percentage, permanently incapacitating them. Permanently? So they're gone? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, that's a little, nice twist to the system here. Instead of having like fire this time, poison this time, they're going with a new skill type where as long as you guys are using your skills and things like that, and they will be used and get rid of literally 1 cookie from the enemy team. Alright, we also do have the Aqua Shield. Aqua Shield will protect a cookie from the torment of the sea once. Alright, 1 random cookie will receive the Aqua Shield at the beginning of the battle, so it's 1 random, so RNG needs to be on your side, alright, so your DPS needs to get it. Reach the Master Tier in Super Mayhem to obtain the Spirit of Blue Waves statue design, and the rewards and tiers for the Super Mayhem have been updated as well. Season rewards and the number of required trophies for the Master to Grandmaster tiers have been adjusted. Once you reach a certain tier, the team info of your team will be hidden, just like how we have inside of the arena. And then that is pretty much it. Alright, so you can see Crystal 3 to Diamond 2, Diamond 1 to Master 3, and then Master 2 to Grandmaster 1. Doesn't seem like they have added the Elite tier in this particular Super Mayhem. Alright, so if you guys look at the screen right now, you guys can see how it's taking effect. Once that bar is full, it goes out to the enemies, getting rid of 1 of the cookies. And if you guys do look at the screen on this one, then you guys can see that 1 random cookie has that little bubble or the circle around her. In this case, it's gonna be our Black Pearl on the screen is getting that shield, which is gonna prevent her from actually dying by the torrents once. All right, so here we go, guys. The Hull Up Encounter a Mermaid's Tale. It's gonna be updated with Crimson Coral Cookie, of course. And then we have some new deck cores, new changes. So heroic torches will now stack up to 99,999 instead of 9,999, which is gonna kind of shrink the amount of torches some players are gonna have, like myself. And then the stage effect icons on the battle preparation screen have been grouped into a single list. Yeah, okay. Still, I also do believe that some of the normal stages shouldn't have those, but they're gonna stick with this, so we'll see how this goes. All right, guys, but as of right now, there is a possibility that part 3 can come out here, guys. Especially with how long we have not that one, the legendary gacha. We still have about 28 days. So there is a possibility that they're going to do part 2, and then they're going to go for about 2 weeks. And then they'll do a part 3, which is going to be a very short one, where they kind of release magic candies in between, right? So we have had that before. So we'll see how that goes. I believe it was for Wildberry and T-Night. So we'll see how that goes. And then maybe that's when they're going to release Frill Jellyfish, as well as they'll release, the magic candy for Sorbet as well. But yeah, let's see how broken or how not broken or how useful Crimson Core is going to be once she is dropped into the game, and also to see how hard the new tower is going to be as well, because the rewards do seem very interesting. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the new update. Not the biggest, just really going to be focusing on the story as well as the new super epic as always. And then we have the new tower as well, so we'll see how this turns out for the game and how crazy the Super Mayhem will also be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.